Ah! Wait, hold up. Could you run that by me again in English?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been speaking Zantonese for so long now.
Don't worry, it's okay. Alright, but anyway, what am I doing here?
Yeah, so I'm coming back from Zankria, which is where we all go when we die, to let myself know that I am going to die in 120 hours.
Really? So Christianity and all of them are wrong?
And it's this place where every year that you're there, you grow another arm. A bunch of the people who've been there for a long time, they're able to drink a lot.
So I imagine you can probably hold a lot of cups.
A lot more cups. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
That sounds
yeah,
nice.
so I just wanted to tell myself that I am, well, you being me, I die in 120 hours. So make the best of it.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, okay. See ya.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, item. Throw that behind. Yes! All right.
Oh, come on. Is this all you've been doing? Just sitting here playing games?
Oh, no, I haven't just, been playing games. I also, I slept for a bit, and, I laid down for a bit too. So I've been doing things.
Come on, you only have so many hours left on this world and you're just wasting it away just doing these little mindless things?
Well, I don't really see it as like wasting time because I don't. I really feel like I have any reason to believe whatever I saw the other night with me and myself.
How about this is reason enough to believe me?
Oh, God. What is it? Wow. What's that?
Yeah, that's your spleen. That's it. To the human anatomy, it's the equivalent of an atomic bomb. All it takes is just one wrong move, and the whole body. So when your time is up, that's what happens. Hey, you believe me now? Well, clearly, since you don't value this time at all, I'm gonna have to dock it about 24 hours.
Come on. You can't just cut my amount of time down because of what I've been doing. On top of why does this even have to happen to me? Couldn't you go choose someone else to have to deal with all this?
I mean, I guess I can check on that. Give me a second.
Well,
Okay, so I just talked with God, and she was incredibly disappointed in your cowardice, and also the hostility towards your own kind, to want to, inflict this onto someone else for absolutely no reason. So she's actually cutting your amount of time down to 48 hours.
God's a woman?
Yeah, God's a woman, if you could believe it.
Well, is she hot?
See, when you're the first female god, everyone wants to know about your looks. No one ever just, appreciates what she's capable of. So, I don't really want to answer that question. Alright, so, you now have 48 hours. Make the best of it. And then, alright, see ya.
I don't remember eating any gummy bears.
"48 hours."
Ah! 24.
Hello. Come on. Come on. Come on. Can I have $1 million lottery ticket, please? Well, can I have 2 $500,000 lottery tickets? Can I have 4 $250? Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Forgot that was on.
Hello?
Bobby, hey.
Oh, hey man, dude, I'm feeling so sick right now. I think I puked like
Oh,
3 times today.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I was just calling because I'm kind of I'm dealing with something. I just feel like I need to talk to someone about it.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Like I don't know how great of a person I'm gonna be listening here, 'cause man, I'm just feeling really, really gross, man.
Bobby,
Yeah, so,
I'm
I don't know.
gonna die.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna die from this killer migraine I've got, man. It's really.
No,
Ugh.
Bobby,
You ever get those migraines where you, like the lights start flashing
Bobby.
and you're trying to like follow the speed they're flashing and blink your eyes the right time so that you're not hurting your head.
No,
Oh
but
my God,
Bobby,
it's awful.
Bobby,
What?
I'm literally going to die in
No,
less
that's
than.
exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly how I feel. I'm sitting here, I can't breathe out of either nostril. I mean, there's something weird leaking out of my toe here. Did I tell you about my toe, man? Oh my
Bobby,
God.
in
There's like a
less than 24
nail.
hours, Bobby, in less than 24 hours, I'm going to explode and
Yeah,
die.
probably in less than 24 hours. I think this toe's gonna need to come off, man, because it's really looking pretty green at this point. I'm pretty concerned about it, to be honest. And honestly, on top of all of that, I really just feel like I can't breathe out of either damn nose.
All right, thanks for the pep talk,
You hear
Bobby.
that?
Hello?
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 Yeah, hello?
Who is this?
You won't know who I am, but
What?
I'm gonna die soon, and I've always wondered what it would feel like to have a woman love me, and
What?
I'm I've just
Who is this?
look I'm
No, how
I
did
just-
you get my number?
I-
Who is this?
well I found it in a phone book.
Who has a phone book?
There are tons just lying around. Look, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna blow up and die, and
I don't really know what the
Do I need
point
to
of.
call the FBI?
No,
Or
no,
the
no, 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 no,
police?
no, 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 don't, no. Just, I was wondering if you would love me in the few hours I have left on this earth.
Are you okay?
Um,
How do you know that you're gonna die?
I came back from the future to tell myself that God's gonna kill me, and I, I, I just, will you please, you don't know who I am. I'm just asking from the kindness of your heart if you would just love me for my last hours here.
I feel like I should get you some help.
I'm
I don't. How am I supposed? I don't. This is so weird. Who does this? No, I'm not gonna love you. I don't know who you are. Even if I did somehow say I loved you just to make you feel good, that's not actually love. You need to get some help. Where are you? I can call you an ambulance.
Well, no. It's all good. This was dumb to begin with. But can I ask you at least one thing?
Okay.
What do boobs feel like?
Imagine a sock full of warm butter.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye. Hello. Sir Paul McCartney? Yes, it's I, Sir Paul McCartney of the Beatles. And also, I forget the name of the other band I was in. We were on the run for a little while, but that's okay. Say, I've heard about the predicament you're in. Kinda tough. Maybe one thing that would make the rest of your time here feel a bit more better is if you left something behind, part of yourself. You know, something for people to remember you by. I don't know, maybe I want to be remembered. Hey, I mean, it worked for me. If it wasn't for this book by Bob Spitz, I don't think anyone would remember me. Well, no, that's not true, Paul. People remember you for the Beatles. Nah, our music wasn't really good. We just kinda did it before everyone else. Much easier when you beat 'em to the punch that way. After all, I wrote half the songs in my sleep. Don't think I put too much effort into it now, do you? Oh, I just remembered the other band I was in was called Wings. I was a little teapot, short and stout. My nose was my handle, and my arm was my spout.
The year was 1860, and America had broken apart. I had gotten out of my bed, my Abraham Lincoln bed. Mary Todd, my wife, rushed in. "We have civil war," she said. Yeah, I don't really think that that's my life. Dr. Gary G. Willikers? Hypnotherapy?
Yes, it's actually hypnotherapy.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Because I'm going to be dealing with your id and not your conscious, I actually do not need any additional information about you whatsoever. Go ahead and close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and start with some colors, okay? I want you to start at what color comes to mind when you think of looking into a mirror, okay? I want you to think of what color comes to mind when you think of a father or a father figure or a strong masculine figure as a child. Okay, we are now holding two different tones, color tones in our mind's eye. We have ourselves and we have our father. Now I want you to do the same thing with a motherly figure. So for some people, this is a mom. Other people, it might be a teacher or a grandmother or a babysitter or someone who's really nice to them for a few hours when their parents were late picking them up. Now, these are three tones that we are holding in our mind's eye. I want you to blend the colors together, okay? There are two potential paths that your mind's eye have created. It'll either be a kind of soupy brown or probably like a kind of generic gray, you know, like something fell in fresh concrete and made it a little dirty. Those are generally the two tones that one might find in this experience. Now, I want you to picture a big pool of these tones, okay? Like a swimming pool, a huge body of water that is still finite. This is not an ocean. This is a pool, like a public pool. Now I want you to plug your nose mentally, take a running start, and you just dive right in there. Maybe it's a cannonball, maybe it's head on, maybe it's a belly flop. Okay, and release your breath. What would you say that you were feeling in this new space?
I felt like I was crossing a final frontier. Like I'm on a big ship.
A big ship. Okay, so you're on the ocean.
Bigger.
Bigger than the ocean. It's bigger than the ocean.
Space ocean. The ocean of space.
Ocean.
And we're sailing.
Okay, so we're getting shades of water and shades of the cosmos. This is good. This is good. So what are you doing in space? Are you experiencing fear or excitement?
We're going across I'm the captain, and then I see
people tend to be in their own dreams.
My old friend, he says like, live forever and prosperously. That was his catchphrase. He would say it to me. And
okay, this is an oddly specific question, and I don't want it to take you out. I want you to feel for the answer and not just immediately go for what comes to mind. Okay. Would you be able to describe the ears of this friend?
disappointed.
Okay, wake up.
Uh,
This is not working. You were just talking about Star Trek. I was hoping that we were just following a trend, you know, maybe you were going to pull in some Lord of the Rings sort of thing, and your subconscious was kind of combining medieval imagery with sci-fi imagery in a way that would have been really interesting, because how do you move faster than light in a world where people can shoot fireballs? But instead, unfortunately, you were going for the very the trope that we've all experienced on television, even in little ways, and unfortunately, Star Trek is what came to mind, which means either you're not taking me seriously or you are unable to connect on the level needed for me to be effective.
are
In other words, if you ever come back here and bring some Hollywood franchise as your reality, I will ask you to leave immediately.
you don't think there's any chance that I could have lived Star Trek?
So here's where I know you've made a big mistake. Star Trek does not take place in the present or the past. Star Wars takes place in a galaxy a long time ago, far, far away. Star Trek is the future. So it would have been impossible for you to have done any of those things. That alone makes me worry about you. This is either a prank you're pulling on me or psychological delusion.
So you're saying I can't have lived Star Trek?
I guess not. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. Do I still owe you for the session?
Absolutely, and gratuity is appreciated.
I'll miss you, girl. What to eat? One final meal. Ooh! Perfectly moist. Big for a half hour. That would have been good, though. Mom burrito. This whole life, is it a dream? I can't tell. I got up and I waved and I fell. I recall you were all there with me, overjoyed and at peace. First time around, second took so long, third time's the charm, circle of fourths, 5 days to rehearse, 6 to make it work, 7 notes in a scale, 8 in some countries, 9 in fancy keys. 10 years we've been friends, 11 seconds to hell, and of course 12 major chords.